Yes boys, welcome back. Episode 7 coming at you live and direct. So today, Monday the 20th of October, you catch me out on my morning walk. So I apologise already for any puffing and panting into the mic. Typical off season for me. I'm a bit of a heavy mouth breather when it comes to the off season. But yes, that is a week off the gym, a week of rest complete. Definitely needed, man. Like you seen on the last video, all I kept yapping about was how now I'm not even going to say the F word, how tired I was. I was mashed up, I was beat up. So took a full week off the gym, and let me tell you now, joints feel brilliant, feel brand new, feel ready. I feel gassed to get in the gym today. I did say on the last video I was going to take you guys to Liverpool with us, but one thing led to another on Friday. Basically on Friday I was going to be down here with G, well actually on the Thursday night. Then all Friday I was just going to be here, set off to Liverpool super early. That never happened. So basically out of the last 6 weeks I've had my car for 2 of those 6 weeks. Probably less, to be honest, because it's been in the garage, in and out. New clutch, new gearbox, new wet belt. Then when the gearbox has been fitted, it's been fitted incorrectly. It's just been a nightmare. So Friday I had to get my car back from the garage. Didn't get down here until like mid-afternoon Friday. We had a meal booked for like 7, and Liverpool from Manchester is about 1 hour and 20. So we had to then ring the guys at the meal and just say, look, we're going to be a little bit late. So long story short, man was a little bit stressed. I don't really get stressed often, but I don't know about anybody else, but I hate being late and I hate being rushed. So yeah, I thought, you know what, I'm just going to spend this weekend in the moment with G. So we went out for a meal on Friday, stayed at the Titanic. Anybody that stayed at the Titanic, it's a mega hotel. Really, really nice. Saturday woke up, we had 9 till 11 in the spa. So we spent 2 hours in the spa on Saturday morning, which was unreal. And then we went to see Luke Dean and Chris Stussy on Saturday, like afternoon, evening, which was good. But we were only there for about 4 hours, and then we were like, look, let's just dip out. Like, we've had our belly full here. So yeah, that's probably my last social event, rave, whatever you want to call it, until probably after prep. So really nice way to end the week off. So now we're going to get back in the gym this week. Analysing my physique, I'm very happy with the progress I've made with my legs. So today should be legs. However, looking at my physique, I think I'm still wanting to bring up my upper body, especially my delts and my chest. Anybody else who films like this, man, are you mad? My delt pump's wild. I haven't even eaten yet. So yeah, basically analysing my physique. I'm super happy with how my leg progress has been. Still want to bring up sort of delts and chest. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move everything now so that push is the first body part of the week. It's also a good one to get back in the gym after a week off. A little bit less taxing on the CNS. So push today with some calves, as you can never have big enough calves. Then we'll do pull tomorrow, and then legs on a Wednesday. Then the back end of the week it'll be push and arms now on a Friday, and then posterior on a Saturday. So that is today's plan of attack. Back in the gym. Honestly, I'm buzzing. Like, I cannot wait. Obviously, as well, this weekend has been both British finals. We had the PCA British finals. We had Two Bros British finals. So seeing everybody compete has got me hella fired up. So probably got like 4 weeks left now with this push up. Then we're gonna wrap the push up side of it. Basically just the cycle side of it, really. Solidify the calories that are going in, and then get to work with Mr. Hilly Doc, who did just have Alex win the Classic Pro Show at the PCA, which brought a very, very good package. So that's a week off the gym complete. I'm feeling fresh, I'm feeling ready to get after it for another sort of 6 weeks. Don't be afraid to take time off. If there's anything you take from this, is I am somebody who really struggles to take time off, but there has to be a point where we have to pull back. 1 step back for 2 steps forward. It is shit, and I think if I'd done a full week without going to Liverpool with G, spending time with her, I'd have struggled a lot more mentally. If I'm on my own, head wanders far too much. So to be able to spend it with her was, you know, made it a lot easier. She is somebody that can really keep my head on my shoulders. And this is an importance of a good woman, a good partner, good environment, is their ability to keep you on the path when you need it most. And, you know, I need it most when my head wanders when I need rest. So yeah, I'm gonna get back after this walk. I may as well not train delts today. Fucking hell. What the hell? Yeah, get back after this walk, get me a 1 in. I think I'll take you boys through a push session at EP. It's going to be my last one at EP, because as of Thursday, Friday, G is moving up towards me. So from here on in, boys, pretty much all of the training footage will be at Ultraflex. So very excited to get her up north, truly up north. Not Manchester North, Durham North. So yeah, catch you in the next clip, but we are ready. Right, we're in shop, boys. Pre-workout meal time. You already know what I eat anyway. 120 grams of rice pudding, 50 grams of whey, 10 grams of coconut oil, because why do I eat coconut oil, G?
Digestion.
No, but why? What about the oil?
Tastes nice.
It's an MCT.
Oh yeah.
100 grams of fruit, blueberries, salt, and then I'll use 5 IU of fast-acting Slim. Why do I use fast-acting Slim pre and post-workout? Nutrient transportation, which is very important. Alongside that, 2 caps of Turbo Mag, but recently we just dropped this at Engineered. So we just released Glyco Tank, which is our new GDA formula. Who should use this? In my opinion, anybody deep in an off season where you feel that your carbohydrate intake is at a point where maybe natural insulin sensitivity or blood glucose levels are maybe a little bit more difficult to manage. 1 cap with each meal or higher carbohydrate meals. The reason why this one kind of sets itself apart from the rest, apart from the full panel itself, which I'm not going to go into because honestly I didn't formulate this, Dan and Riz did together and they made a really good job of it. Estrogen being a really good ingredient in here, but the ingredient that stands out is essentially it's the unlike standard berberine, we've used dihydroberberine. That's what I was looking for. Essentially it's a more patented ingredient version, I believe, of berberine, so it's going to help assimilate nutrients a lot better. But before I had this meal, I watched the breakdown that Tyler Mannion did of Classic Physique. So one thing I wanted to say with these breakdowns, I think it's really beneficial for anybody in your class, your category, to watch these breakdowns that Tyler does, because you get a real good understanding of, at the top level, what they're looking for in physiques in that class, so in your class. But obviously if you're a coach, then it's beneficial to look at the classes that you oversee. The biggest takeaway that I took from the top 5 of the Classic Physique Olympia was really it was posing. A lot of things around Ramon not raising his arms enough his front double bicep, which is quite a common thing. When you hit a front double, don't have your arms down here. You want to be creating more of a tape with arms higher up. Terence is actually really good at this. From the back, leg width is a big thing. Ramon has a very good leg width, so obviously a lot of adductor work and quad sweep from the back, whereas Mike lacks that adductor width. I didn't totally agree with some of the comments made, like Terence's breakdown I wasn't totally in agreement with, saying that Terence's back isn't deep enough. I think Terence has got probably one of the best standalone backs in Classic. Again, Tyler said that Terence's side chest width, shoulder to shoulder, isn't very good. Again, I kind of disagree with that. I do agree though that he needs more leg thickness from the back and a bit more arm, but I think that was definitely the best Terence that we've seen. But yeah, definitely recommend people watch these breakdowns, understand what they're looking for at the top, because you should always be analysing and striving for the best in the class that you compete in. It's all well and good looking at like amateur shows, regional shows, maybe even some pro shows local to you or within Europe if you're in Europe, but really the Olympia is the standard, and that's what you should be looking at and really trying to emulate. So I'm going to eat this meal, go for one more walk, and then I will see you in the gym for push. Yes boys, Wagwan, what's good? Push at EP, the finale I believe for now. So like I said on the opener to this video, like analysing my physique at the moment, I am happy with the progress that I've made on my legs over the last, well, since my season in 2023 has been a big focus is legs. So to make that a possibility, obviously I train legs the first session after a rest day, so Mondays and Fridays. But kind of just looking over my physique at the moment, I think I'm still not where I want to be with arms, chest and delts. So with that being said, moving through the back end of this off-season and prep, I will make those a priority. Unless when I begin with Hilly, if he turns around and says, now we need to pull legs back to the beginning, so be it. But for now, for me personally, I'd like to make the top line and arms a priority. So push to there. I'm going to start the session with single arm lat raises. Like I said in previous sessions, you can never have too much side delt, and your lat raises for me is going to be the biggest movement to get that cap on the delt. I do think overhead pressing, high incline pressing has its place for delts, but I think really your side raises is your bread and butter. So I will start with single arm just to make sure I am giving enough focus per delt head, and then what I'll do is I'll revisit the lateral raise later in the session, but I'll do it unilaterally, probably with a drop set as well, some kind of like metabolic work. So I've already done my warm-up set, which you guys will know is a high rep 20 to 30 rep set for muscle swelling, blood volume, mind muscle connection. Done a first working set of 10 to 15, now a second set, and then we'll move on to a compound incline press. So yeah, I'm very excited. First session back after a week off, so let's get it. Personally, don't need a load of weight on this. I feel like too much weight and you start just slinging it with other muscles like your delts, arms, sorry, traps, arms, rhomboids, etc. So moderate weight, stretch and squeeze. Let's go. And with these, take a slight step out so the bar path is starting at the midpoint. Around the world. Oh, smoked. So today's main incline press is going to be Cybex Smith. I know we saw that when we trained at King's, and obviously when I do pushing arms in here, I do like the flex incline press, but I was going to use the incline hammer press, but it's taken, and I'm just feeling in my yeah buddy era. So who doesn't like putting some 45 pounds on an incline and just fucking sending it? So I warmed up to, so I did 1 plate warm up, 2 plate warm up, 2.5 plate warm up, and then 2 plates with a 15 kilo, 15 flu. So we're going to try for 3 today. I'll be really happy if I get a nice clean 6 reps. Be very happy with that. Manifest it, it will happen. So yeah man, let's get after it. Incline Smith. Come on then. Stay with the bar, mate, yeah? Come on then. Come on then. 3, 2. Yeah, let's go.
Yes, good. Yes.
Woo! Nice. Thanks, man. Okay. Double figures. Double figures. Let's go. Motherfucker. Very good. So you'll see on this movement I'm not too upset about a little bit of body English. I'm not overthinking too much the movement. Really here I'm looking for explosion. Really trying to pack on as much strength and mass as I can. It's still controlled. I'm not taking the piss, I'm not just dropping and bouncing. There is intent there, and like I've said before in the past, I think the longer you've been training and the more skin you've got in the game, I do think you've got a better ability to recruit more internal stimulus. I think that's why when you watch people like a Branch, Johnny Jackson, Ronnie Coleman, granted these guys are all genetic freaks, but you know, not many people could have got away with what they did, because I do think they had a wild ability to connect to the muscle internally. But then don't ride that as a way to just, you know, ego lift. But I'm very happy with that. I really wanted double figures on that back offset. So yeah, first session back, man. No strength dropped. Good vibes only. You know the thing. Boys, I had to do it. Had to do it. You know, I had to use the flex leverage press, man. I was going to use the incline, well, the flat strive and piss around with the cam, but I thought, nah, bro. Man's last session in EP had to be the flat press, had to be. I think I got like 8 or 9 last time, but looking back at the footage, I just fucking sent it. I just fucking sent it because I was on my arse. So this time round, I want to really control it, really squeeze, stretch and squeeze, and whatever I get, I'm going for 8 to 10. So here we fucking go. Okay. Come on. Fucking easy. Okay. Has to be. Really. Oh boys, just watch that set back, man. That 7th rep was almost fucking there. I was so close to lockout. I literally gave it everything to try and get that 7th rep there, but yeah, it was more controlled than last time. Obviously I didn't do 3 plates on the incline Smith, so yeah, happy with that. I'm going to send 3.5 now for back off. Double figures again. Shit's too easy. Way too easy. Shit's way too easy. May I win? So 10 reps on the flat press back off set. Matty coming in clutch. Matt, if you're watching this, big up yourself, what a legend. Jumped in with the assist, which wasn't asked for. What a G. So one work set on overhead press, because I'm going to go back after this to do some dual arm lateral raises, some like metabolic work. So just one overhead press here, one set, as obviously I've already done the incline Smith press. So for me, like when I'm doing an incline Smith press, I haven't got it on like 1 up from flat. I've got it, I think it's 2 up from flat. I think it's like 35 degrees, so it's relatively steep. So obviously there'll be a fair amount of front delt coming in as well. I am stronger when the incline is obviously lower, but I do want more top line on that first press. So this is really for me like a finisher, if you want to call it that. Last time I did this, obviously you've seen I did 2 plates. I just wanted to see what I could get on 2, and I think the rep range wasn't there. Like I think I got like 6 or 7. It wasn't enough for me. 6 is the lowest, but not at this point in the session. I'd be all right with 6 at the start, but at this point I really want 8 plus. So I've dropped this down now to a plate and a half, which is really 60 kilos in total. So I'd really like double reps on this. Double reps? Double figures on reps, which I'll make it happen. Just next year we've got a fucking job to do. Easy. Good. Good. Hey boys, next up, this will be the final movement for the push part of the session. So this is something Hilly taught me, sorry. Try to say show and taught at the same time. So this is something Hilly taught me. We're going to do like a metabolic set here. So pick a weight that you can get 8 to 10 reps with, 8 to 12 reps. Not to failure, but close to, because what we're going to do is we're going to stay on that weight. We're going to hit 8 to 10 reps, and then when we hit that 10 reps, we're going to stay in the machine. I don't want the weight stack to touch. I want the tension to remain on the delts. So when I've done the 10 reps, I'm going to come to the start position and hold it there, count to 10. I'm going to do 10 more reps, get to the start position, don't let the weight touch the stack, and then do another set of 10. And in theory, by the time I get to that third set, this will be fucking burning, because we're really aiming for like 30 reps total. So give it a go. Metabolic work, honestly, game changer to finish off whatever it is that you are training. Here. Okay, last set, here we go. And that is a wrap on the first session back after my week off. It was actually a really good session. The gym was extremely busy today, so I just got filmed what I could. I didn't film isolation work because it's pretty boring. Everybody knows how to do a tricep push down, a tricep overhead extension, but I am going to put in one movement for biceps on this session now, just to aid with growing some actual arms, as I think I still need to grow a set, especially from the front. From the side, from the side they're all right, but from the front, I still don't think they're where they need to be. So post-workout, if you can see this, 150 rice pudding, 50 whey, a banana, and a little bit of honey because why not, flavour and all that. 2 caps of Turbo Mag and 1 cap of Glycotank. Post-workout, 5 IUs of fast-acting Slim. Gonna wolf this down, and then we're gonna go and get G a post-workout coffee because that's how she works. And
Do you want to have a coffee?
no, I won't have a coffee, but the place that we do go to get coffee does these unbelievable like bakery items, and one of them was Lotus Rocky Road blondie thing, so I might end up buying one of those as it'll be my last one. So I have to get one more. But yeah, really good session. As you can see, I moved some good weight, got some good numbers, so it was a good session. I was happy with the incline Smith especially. So yeah, that's the first session back done, and then it'll be pull tomorrow, legs on a Wednesday, push and arms on a Friday now, as we need to prioritise. I think prioritise those body parts after a rest day, and then legs, well, posterior on a Saturday. So hope you enjoyed this one. As you can see, things are pretty routine, pretty regular, but I think what I'm trying to capture here is the point of that is ultimately what bodybuilding is. If you want to make progress, it's not about switching up movements and being all fancy, it's about commitment to the cause, doing the same thing, progressing it over a long period of time. So I'm gonna wrap this one here. No doubt I'll catch you in the next one. Might do the next one when you... Okay, I'll tell you what then. We'll end this video at the Biscoff Rocky Road then. So I'll see you at the coffee shop. Yeah man, look at all of this. Bad boy. It's rude not to get something, but this is the one. Biscoff Rocky Road. Yeah, bad boy. Huh? Okay. Right, boys, this is it. It's unreal. Yeah, hang on. We've got to get like the, what's it called? The cross section. Oh my god. It's so worth it. This is what you should do in the off season. Do as I say, not as I do. But now that you've eaten me, now you see me eat shit, I'm going to end the video here. So for that, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.